And I gotta say, you got 1 million views with Roc, man.
Yes.
How does that feel to finally have like your 1 million view battle on this level now? And, like,
Yeah, man.
You know, you already are a top tier artist out here in the game, but now to not only be a top tier artist, battle on so many dope leagues, but now to get your 1 million view with somebody like Tay Roc, what does that mean for you and your career?
It couldn't be a better situation, honestly. It couldn't be a better league, opponent. That weekend, man, I mentioned it back in the days. I was frustrated that, Roc was battling 2 days before when he battled Loso, and I was kind of like, your Roc battle, you want it to be one of them ones, and when you got 2 events going on, a whole lot of battle rap going on, it could easily just be, So for us to put on what we put on and it get 1 million views with everything else that was going on that weekend, like, to me, that's super, super dope, And Roc, and it
was one of our birthdays too, right?
Yeah, it was Roc's birthday. Roc's
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
And like he was incredible. I was incredible, man. It deserved it. It had everything kind of like tonight, It had the daylight freestyle. It had all kinds of different things that are viral type moments. But most of all, man, like, this day and age, 1 million views is not easy unless you're already Hitman or Clips or something like that, And I think I had looked back, and at the time there was like 29 battles Roc's done since he battled me. And I'm the only one, that's 1 million views, in the last like almost 3 years.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
dope.
Off of URL. I don't know if they dropped one on you.
I think
something like that. But like off of URL, like, I'm the only one out of like 25, 26 battles. And so I'm like, yo,
you that dude.
Because some people will tell you, like, bro, that's them Tay Roc's views, and it's like, bro, like, he didn't do that with nobody else. Respectfully. So. It's a testament to my work ethic and like how great the battle was. And like I said, shout out to Riot, man. It was just a dope event, and I'm glad they got that milli.
Let me ask you this, right? I was talking to your brother Loso, and I was asking him about you becoming on this level without ever touching the URL stage, and like, does that affect your career, or you know what I'm saying? But now I'm here with you. At this point in your career, not having touched the URL stage, if you never touch the URL stage, are you satisfied with your career?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because we always say it's impact over impressed. You know what I mean? The URL stage is obviously what it is, and it's impressive to be able to say I rapped on URL. I rapped on the biggest, most respected battle rap league in the world. That's an impressive thing. You know what I mean? But the impact that I've done trailblazing, being myself, being in it 10 years, never, giving into those exclusivity contracts, doing it the way I wanted to, different leagues, not having like everything just given to me, but every year like working hard, like 10, 15, 20 battles a year, putting on classics or whatever. Like, I just really feel like, the impact of what I've been able to do, stay true to that. Like, has there been a few times in a few years where I'm like, man, it'd be so easy just to go ahead and sign a contract and go over there and get these names. You know what I mean? And there have been some times, man. Thank God they didn't call me on a couple of them times where I was, in my head. You know what I mean? And, I got a great relationship with them. I rock with them heavy. Okay. You know what I mean? And,
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck A-Ward fans.
Like
I'll
that?
take my Instagram down.
Yes.
Oh, word? It's like that?
Yeah. Yes. Your OnlyFans are still up, though. I checked. But yeah, like, I still got a good relationship with them, and like, it's something I want to do in the future. But like I said, if it never happens, like, I feel like I've left an imprint on the culture, impacted the culture, and given it my all.
Nah, listen, man. You say you guys still have a good relationship. Are we ever gonna see A-Ward, man? Like, what can we do? Is it like, you know what I mean? Is it money? Is it conditions?
I've been tally marking how many times you asked me this question.
I know.
Right? This is the 17th time I've answered it for you. You know what I mean?
Like,
I'll say this much, like now that I think we're in an era of most people, I said it way back when it wasn't cool. The whole exclusivity contracts, Then everybody started to be like, wait, what? Nah, And then, now everybody's like, yeah, that's terrible. But back on the day, they used to tell me, just sign the contract. Suck it up.
Right. So you get the look.
I do think we are in an era now where if they called me, that wouldn't even be a question. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so that's a great barrier to not even
things
have.
Have changed? Like,
yes, that's a great barrier to not even have.
You don't got to go through the crucible. If they call me,
they wouldn't be like, yo, you got to sign 2-3 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
I'm just...
But I just say that's a great barrier to not have. You know what I mean? So the only thing now that would keep me is the opponent they want to offer, the event they want to offer, or the bread. And like I said, I'm not saying I need the highest of high of all that. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. You know, but I'm not gonna do Nexus as my debut against
Right.
Wusa. That's
Right.
no disrespect to Wusa or Nexus.
Right.
But we didn't wait 10 years to A-Ward dropping on Nexus. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it just-
I respect it.
Right, so
I respect it.
So if we can,
so you
get
want
it
to make
where,
a big bang whenever you
absolutely,
come.
man.
Okay.
If we can get it to where it's a volume, if it's like Iron Solomon or
Right.
Chess or John Calicoe, anything like that, we can get like something like that, or we can
Right.
get any kind of big stage event. Like I'm cool with it. Like let's work. You know,
Fire.
I'm one of the easiest people to work with, and I don't even charge crazy either. So
Okay, so it's very possible we can see.
very possible, man. Very possible.